Hey guys, and this video is going to be a book review of Divided Kingdom by Rupert Thomson. The main character of the book is Thomas Parry, who as a young boy named Matthew Micklewright is separated from his family in the cataclysmic social event known as the Rearrangement. The book takes place in the United Kingdom in the future, where the government has started to become slightly annoyed with the state of events and decides to shake up the status quo. They thus make a massive plan to rearrange the entirety of the United Kingdom into 4 quarters, based on personality type. The red, yellow, green and blue quarters, based on the 4 temperaments that were theorised by Hippocrates. The book follows Thomas's life as he lives in the red quarter, which is based around the sanguine personality type, which are charismatic and social people, all the way up until he goes to the blue quarter for an inter-quarter conference, where his views rapidly change about the Divided Kingdom. I read this book on my Kindle and found it very, very interesting as a piece about human nature. One theory proposed in the novel is that the government split up the country into 4 quarters in order to still allow prejudice and make the Divided Kingdom a self-fulfilling prophecy. You feel prejudice towards the members of the other ones, you pity them, or you feel anger towards them, or you feel hate towards them just because of their being different from you. And this is what makes it a very interesting piece on human nature. The book is a great piece on human nature. It really is. Each quarter's personality type ends up defining and typifying the people that live in that quarter so much. The yellow quarter, for example, has a reputation for aggression, because that is the personality type associated with the yellow quarter. It's associated with aggression, industriousness, and working in the moment. As I read earlier today, it's work-related extroverts, but they also end up being very aggressive people. When Thomas is travelling through the yellow quarter, he does find himself at times abused by yellow quarter people. Basically, the premise of that bit is that people become as we perceive or believe them to be, and this seems to be in particular a very big issue in the Divided Kingdom book, as it's involved in the personalities, and what you believe about people's personalities ends up being typified by them, because your impressions are formed and they don't generally get a chance to reform, to change. Anyway, I give this book 3 stars, as it's very, very interesting. It's a very, very interesting piece. I do feel that there are some missed opportunities with what the author has done, but there's a lot of interesting description, a lot of interesting thoughts about human nature, all displayed in the book, and I highly recommend it. It's very good and it's very interesting. I do feel there were some missed opportunities though. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope you find it useful, and I hope you have a good read of this book when you get the chance to, if you feel the need. And I shall see you sometime later. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson.